Hey guys, thought I'd do a quick live on this. What's growth without your health? So I see so many people chasing an invisible thing called money, or chasing a solution, or chasing something that's going to make them feel better. One thing I've found is that success does not actually do that. Right? There's no chance of chasing something and actually finding it through a solution. And so what I see a lot of people doing is they're chasing something at the expense of their own health. And I see so many people unhealthy while they're trying to build something in their life, and they're not willing to dig deep enough to actually shift their gears into having the life that they truly want. And the moment it gets hard and they have to deal with it, they lose their shit and they want to give up. And it's really, really normal. It's a systemic in this world where if people don't actually focus on their health, disease crops up. And as a person who used to be a healer for 20 years, I would see people at their worst when everything was falling apart, and I'd put them back together and then they'd be on their way. And that's why I set up my academy, to help people actually shift the gears and change their life and really work on what is going to make them healthy, wealthy and wise. It's a journey. A lot of people will give up at the first pass because it's all too hard to actually change who they need to be to get where they want to go. So one thing I think everyone needs to really think about is health on all angles. Rather than chasing whatever it is that you're chasing, there's one thing that you can control: what you put in your mouth, and how you think and how you feel. Now, I think you can control this, and a lot of people can't. And this is what I'm sharing in the academy: how to create health in all areas of your life to attain a sense of freedom, liberation, and connection to what it is that really truly matters. Because success is not going to make it happen. I've seen so many people chase success. I met a guy today, he just joined the academy, amazing entrepreneur, and has completely broken down simply because he hasn't actually taken care of his mental state. And this is what people come to see me for often, is how to really rewire the mental state to get it into another place, so you can start living a completely different life. This is the thing I see a lot of in the world: Facebook fakeness, which is people putting up a front of who they are and what they're putting up there, and then when I get behind the scenes and find out what's really going on, the posts that people put up and actually how they're feeling are completely contradictory. So what I want you guys to think about is, well, what really matters to you? Is your health important? Your psychological health? Understanding who you are, what you are, and why you are? Is that important? Because at the end of the day, none of the things that you will have in your life are actually going to help you in any way, shape or form when you're in a box. It's actually what it is that you get to understand about yourself as a person. I was talking to someone today, a client in the academy is going to Peru, and people don't know some of the things that I do. And I said, what I did when I went to Peru is I bought a bunch of Australian pencils and handed them to a whole bunch of kids, right? Because I knew that would be far better than giving them money, because it'd give them a sense of having something that they can treasure rather than a dollar that's going to get them nowhere. So I want to have a think about, for you, I'd love some comments around what health is for you, and chasing this invisible dream rather than actually focusing on what matters on the inside. See ya.